Hi, this is Dr. Deepa Shetty here again, and today we'll speak on fifth component of emotional intelligence. We understood what's emotional intelligence all about. Emotional intelligence is understanding of your own emotions and emotions of the people around you. In that, we spoke first about how do you get hang of or understand your own emotion through the technique of self-awareness, self-regulation, and motivation. Then we spoke about how do we understand others' emotion by understanding empathy, which is getting into other person's shoes and understanding his feeling. Now, the fifth component is of social skills. Once we understand others' emotion, how do we handle and influence others' emotion for the benefit of bigger cause? I mean, when it comes to social skills, it means that we take all people along with us to with our own core beliefs and values for the bigger benefit. Like now when we are in lockdown, the bigger benefit is taking care of everyone around us. The bigger benefit is not to spread the corona to the larger community. The bigger benefit is of the country. The bigger benefit is of the people of the country. It is not only about you individual. It's not about I try to save myself. It's about saving everyone along with us, so that if my one action can save the country in a bigger areas, we should be working towards it. Our action should be towards a bigger goal. So social skill is all about effectively resolving conflicts among the people and communicating to the larger group in an effective way. Why is it important? It is because we can always get a hang of our own self, handle our own emotion, take care of our families, be along with them. Even there, it is important that we understand how do we influence our family members in a way that we understand their emotions, but we make them come together towards a larger picture. It is about the family. It is about getting a harmony in the family. It's not about my or your issues. It is about how do we create a harmony in our family by understanding each other's viewpoint, and also by seeing that what is important and what is beneficial for the family. So it is about keeping the family together. That should be the main goal of each one of us, and then we all can align our viewpoint towards it. So that's very important part in this in emotional intelligence. It's a very important thing in emotional intelligence that the social skill is developed, and the social skill is always about everyone, not only about you. So we influence other people's others people emotion by having a very good communication skills. So when we are trying to empathize with others, a body language is a very important tool in that. So how are you listening to the person? Is there an active listening? That means you're not just listening for the sake of listening. You're listening so that you can actively really understand the feeling, and we understand the point of view, and in that perspective we concur into something which is mutual. The benefit is mutual. So when we are trying to develop a social skill, a communication skill, effective communication skill is a very important part of it. If you are effectively communicating your emotions to other and also understanding their emotions, that will always get the communication to and fro. It will not be one way, not on your as well as theirs. So we are able to have an effective communication which is to and fro, where we are actively listening, also expressing our emotion. That is very important that we have this communication skill. How to have it is another video which should be shared to you all, that how we have an effective communication skill. But important is that we understand and also communicate our emotion too. Another point in us developing a social skill is conflict resolution. Many time we avoid any kind of interaction with people because we don't want conflict. So we try to avoid it by just avoiding the people. But effective conflict resolution is a very important skill, not only socially but also in your relationship. So when we come across a conflict between two people or a bigger group, what is important is we first resolve our emotion which arises because of this conflict. So if there is a conflict where, I am not agreeing to your point of view, or somebody is not agreeing to our point of view, and we end up into argument, what is important is at that point of time, understand the emotion which is arising, and you go and first resolve in yourself. That is why the self-awareness and self-regulation, motivation, self-regulation, self-awareness is an important component of emotional intelligence. First resolve the emotions which is arising because of this conflict. First resolve within yourself, then get back to the situation. And there, try to understand the point of view of the other person. Try to understand the point of view of each member of the group. And then align everyone to a mutual beneficial solution. But for that, first understand what is the problem. First concur on a mutual problem which is there. First concur, this is the problem because of which we all are having a point of view. And then understand everyone's point of view and align everyone to a bigger to a goal which we all want to achieve. In the sense, if it's in a relationship, we have a conflict. What is a bigger goal which is important? Love. Even in the social skill, what is the bigger goal we want to convey is that we are all together. Even in the professional thing, what is the bigger goal we want to concur is that we all are working as a team for the benefit of the company. So that bigger goal should be aligned, and when we align that, then we find a solution to it. So important is you understand that we all have a common goal, and we understand that the problem is that I am not able to go along with you because I have my point of view and you have your point of view. So even if you don't agree to a mutual thing, a positive note, but still we all should understand our goal is same. So always leave the conflict, even if you don't come into a mutual beneficial solution, still always leave the conflict with a positive note, saying that we all have a similar goal. That will always make you come back and try and find a solution which will be benefit for each other. So we don't find a solution which is like, I understand your point of view, so I agree with you. We don't find a solution like that. We find a solution which is benefit to me as well as others. So I do stand for myself also. I do stand for my point of view, but I am ready to flexible to change. If I see that the other's point of view is also beneficial and we can come to a mutual beneficial solution, then I would adapt that change too. But if it is that I have to give up mine, and I'm not feeling good about giving up my point of view because my point of view is also valid, then please don't give up. But always remember, the goal is similar. The team goal is similar. The goal of two people in the relationship is similar. The goal of the family is similar. So bonding, togetherness, love, and benefit of everyone should be always kept in the mind. And in that course, if you have to give up it is not that, in a group, what is important is your values and your beliefs. What is important is the values and beliefs of the family, values and beliefs of the team, and values of the beliefs of the relationship. So that should always be given a priority, then your own thing. Your own emotion should always be communicated in a very effective way, and always stand there and understand others' point of view also. In this way, we develop a social skill which will always benefit to everyone, and that will make us as a better person. We are able to handle and influence others also in a relationship. We are able to handle and influence everyone around us in a social setup. This makes a very positive environment for us, for the others, and definitely for the country. Imagine if each one of us can have this kind of emotional intelligence within us. The country will be such a beautiful place to live in. We will not have a problem in having a trust between each other. We will not have a problem of finding a support in each other. We will not have a problem of being safe. We all will be having an environment which is safe, trustworthy, and secure. So, saying this, I hope you all understood this whole concept of emotional intelligence. It is about understanding your own emotion, handling your emotion, and understanding of the emotion of the everyone else around you, and in a way that it forms a positive, constructive environment for everyone. In social skills, do remember praising a person before we give any feedback on his way. I mean, before we criticize anything, very important is that you praise for what the person has been in your life. You praise the contribution of that person in your team, and we also see that nothing can happen alone. everything is together. And this way we can definitely develop a constructive relationship and a positive environment. Saying that, I hope this really gave you an insight about emotional intelligence, about your own emotions and others, and this will help you to develop a very good relationship with your loved ones, in your family and in your team. Thank you. See you again on a next important topic. You all can give me a suggestion what topic you will want to, discuss, and we can really influence. I can influence, have a contribution in your life, and you all can have a contribution in our life also. So saying that, see you again. Thank you. Stay tuned.